Hello. Sorry, I was late. Are you in the back rooms? What are you doing in there? I was thinking, because I don't have an overlay for YouTube chat, I believe. How's everyone? Hi, sorry I was late. I was eating dinner and I was like, oh frick, I have to eat the mango still. So I ate my mangoes. You're on time this time? Nice. Hello, Samantha. I'm mad at me. Hello. I apologize for making you wait so long. Mango's the best. Yes, it was so sweet. It was so good. I ate half of it, and then I ate penne pasta, and then I'll eat the rest after stream. Yanga, thank you so much for becoming a member for 1 month. Mango, mango, mango. Dinner was good. Me and my mom were watching the latest YouTube video, and I had to tell her that it's not scary. There's nothing scary on it. She just wouldn't believe me. The second she saw the body, she was like, My mom hates scary. I'm sorry. I'm seeing Kafhime on my timeline. Did she like it? Oh yeah, she did. Of course she did. She loves the hands. And I was telling her, yeah, that's the funniest part of the video. You enjoyed it? Did you guys like the new video? I'm glad you did. Maybe I should announce on the Discord that the waiting room is. I don't think I did it. I was so busy last night. Oh. I was like, okay, I'm gonna rest after I end stream. But guess what I did? I ended up working. I ended up working. Went in the mirror. Why no work? I have to go to the website. So how was your day? Tell me about your day. Just chat for a little bit while I am troubleshoot some things. I love so much of their singing. Yeah, she loves Taylor Swift. Don't work too hard. I try not to. I just get so bored. You know, which is funny because I streamed Destiny for 4 hours yesterday, but then I stopped streaming and I was like, well, what am I gonna do now? I am working on some art, and I'm just giving time to myself. And sometimes when I get the free time, I do art, and I do art of me, and it's really nice. I feel like you guys would like it. It's a redraw of an old drawing of mine, but it's Ari from League, but I'm changing her to me. Your day was good? I'm glad. Hello, random female. Chaos, hello, welcome in. Oh, I should unpin that, huh? Unpin, because I'm here. Do you want background noise when I do the chatting part of the stream? Because sometimes I feel like it's too quiet because there's no music, but that's just me. I can always purchase royalty-free music, so have it in the background. I love personal projects. You should post when you're done with it. I will post it on Twitter. What was I gonna do? Oh, is it in the right? Wait, there we go. Okay, I haven't opened this game, so I guess we'll see what has in store for us. I saw it. I saw some gameplay of it a while. That was a while ago, huh? And I think that's it. I think I posted it on Twitter and I posted it on Discord just in case. Oh, did I answer your question, Yenga? Did I tell you how my day was? My day was good. In case I forgot to answer your question. But it was good. I had McDonald's for lunch because I haven't been eating well the past couple of days, and I have no safe foods, so not even McDonald's could save me. I did eat, but I couldn't fully eat all of it, unfortunately. My stomach is just stinky, and it's I don't have the appetite to eat, but my stomach gets all hurty when I'm hungry. So I do try to eat. Hello, Asta, welcome in. Are we ready to play this game? Is this game only in oh my, hold on, my keyboard is what type of game is it? I think it's a point and click dialogue or RPG. Don't quote me on that. Is it just I can't full screen it? Okay, well, I'll open the game and see. Oh, settings. There it is. Full screen. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, let's switch here. Huh? Here we go. Is that good or should I? I can't see it. Like in real time. Is that good? Is that good? The music is cute. Yes. Is it horror? No. No, it's not. You know, I only play horror during the there. During the milestones. Welcome to Bad End Theater. On this stage, we shall be toying with fate. You will make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events. Alpha Wolf, thank you so much for the super chat. Had work for the past 11 days, 12 hours a day, and you helped me at night to sleep, so here's a thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you get plenty of rest after your long shifts. I'm glad you're able to get some sleep. Just want to be sure, just finished watching The Nun in the... No, I wouldn't put myself through that. But first, allow me to explain how it works. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you like. Oh. Let's do this one. A human doll? The demon doll. Oh, we'll do the human one. You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the demon doll? Play nice. You try to make friends with the demon doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless. You find your very first bad ending, but don't worry, the story needs need not end here. Let's reset the stage and try again. This time, try controlling the other doll. Okay. You control the demon doll. You're a fierce looking guy, just minding your own business. Excuse me. How will you interact with the human doll? Play nice. You and the human doll are able to set aside your differences and become friends. Why? This isn't a bad ending at all. I should have written out this possibility. It's just not suited to my theater whatsoever. Now that you know how the story goes, you can set the doll's behavior in advance. As you just saw, these behaviors will automatically be set to what you choose during your last playthrough. But now you can turn each one on or off without having to replay from that doll's perspective. Yes, my theater actually doubles as a puzzle game. Now try turning the doll's behaviors on and off to see the different outcomes. Oh. You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy just minding your own business. How will you interact with the demon doll? Attack it. You kill the demon doll in cold blood. How ruthless. End tutorial. Reset stage. What if it's wicked? Like, the demon doll will attack. Attack. Oh, you both attack each other at once and die together. End tutorial. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, and then if they're not, they kill it. Okay, I see. I'm done. Do you understand how to play? Yeah, I get it. This game saves your progress automatically, so just relax and collect all the bad endings at your own pace. Oh, nice! Now without further ado, let's start the show. Ooh. Ooh, that Overlord looking kinda cute, huh? Died together, why is that cute? Shall we start with the hero? You're the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Your life has been rather ordinary, aside from the occasional heroic adventures, fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You are told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held captive at the nearby demon Overlord's castle, who even put a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out. You don't get it. You're happy to protect the townspeople, though. You were born to play this role. You head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden, but demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. Bravely slaughter? You make quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. You feel much stronger now. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. Ask if they'll let you in. You attempt to explain why you've come, but the monster before you is eyeing you with suspicion. They can't help but notice the demon blood from earlier you haven't had the chance to wash off yet. Whoops! You had no choice but to fight the army in self-defense. Oh well, more experience points for you. You make your way through the castle, fending off all the demons that stand in your way. The Overlord appears, demanding to know what the hell you're doing, murdering all her soldiers. You get straight to the point and ask her where the maiden is. She feigns ignorance. She's cute. She feigns ignorance, a convincing act, but you won't be fooled. If the maiden isn't here, then what happened to her? You can see only one answer. The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured. Thinking about the poor maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you've got. You become strong from the hordes of demons you took down before the final battle. The Overlord is almost no match for you. You cut her to pieces. No! The Overlord has fallen! I also really like the Overlord, actually. The hero's kind of meh, but that's just my gay. You breathe a sigh of relief, but your job is not yet finished. You search the castle. Unfortunately, you find no sign of the maiden within its walls. It's just as you suspected. She must have already been devoured. You feel hollow. A great evil has been banished from this world, but what does that matter? If you were too weak to save someone, you stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. You return to the Overlord's remains and wrap her head in your cape to bring back to the village. Leave her alone. Surely your great victory will be celebrated. Failed hero. The hero slays the Overlord. He never knows what becomes of the maiden. Reset the stage. Dutiful. Alright, well, so is there a skip? Okay, flee like a coward. Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own if you can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. You'll take your chances at the castle. You're a hero after all. This is your job. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. Okay. Ask if they'll let you in. But they seem to trust you and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. That was easy. The Overlord is alone. You ask about the maiden, but the Overlord doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. Was she really never here? You wonder what could have happened to her. The Overlord says that she wishes she could help you, but you're the first human that's come here in forever, at least that she knows of. You think of how you probably shouldn't trust her, seeing as she's a demon and all, but you can't really prove that she's lying either. You apologize for the intrusion and return home to your village. Overlord is girl boss facts. The maiden was never found. Useless hero end. The hero's adventures was pointless. He returns home, having I can't see. She just went home. Diplomatic. Slaughters all the demons. Prefers not to solve things through violence. Do you like when you click it? Is there another ending for? Is there another ending? Or is it the same one? Skip. Is there only 2 endings? The Overlord is nice. The Overlord is nice. She's kind of girl bossing. Okay, that one's the same one. So we'll do the maiden. You're a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to spooky demon overlords. She's cute. I like the demon overlord and the maiden together. Do we have the same brain, chat? Do we have the same thoughts on that? Because they look kind of cute together. You were told that you're fated to be captured by the Overlord one day because you're a beautiful young girl. Demon Overlords apparently love capturing those. You think of how you haven't heard of that actually happening to anyone, but maybe the demons just haven't been given the opportunity? Who knows? You ship it. Same, yes. Good. You are in church. You pray to your God, asking why you have been born into this role of maiden. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You're impatient. Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were to just hurry up and get captured already. You leave a note and venture forth to find a demon just to, see what happens. Not too long to your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary. Introduce yourself. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. The demon suddenly jumps you and starts biting a lot. How painful. This plan of yours was completely stupid, you think. Why couldn't you have been more patient? Why did you go looking for trouble? You aren't angry or anything, of course. This was all your fault for trusting a demon not to devour you on sight. This is your punishment for questioning fate. You guess. Bit by bit, you're swallowed by the demon until you are no more. Consumed maiden end. Alright, let's try the other one. Oh, wait. Shove her here to come save you. You yell, but a hero does not come. So what would be like the way for the same ending. That one's the same. What else do you do? She's lost either way. I don't know. Do I have to like... Okay, let's do the underling. I feel like we have to do everything and then to see like other endings. I feel. Because we haven't unlocked some of the other endings. You are a demon underling in service of the Overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the Overlord anyway. It's a lot of standing in one place, staring into nothing. You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the Overlord for a day off. She gives you an earful about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her to finish her lecture before returning to your post. What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everyone? You complain about the Overlord to your friends. They agree that she's kind of a snob and totally deserved to be kicked out off her throne. You only wanted to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turned into an assassination plot. You should probably steer this in a responsible direction. Let's not. You tell your friends you were totally not serious about this whole thing. You're actually cool with the status quo. After all, life must be pretty dang good if the only thing you have to complain about is that you live so comfortably there's nothing to do. The others nod but don't seem convinced. You say coup d'etat would be more effort than it's worth. But you're still gonna be a rebel and sneak out of the castle. Your friends praise your mischievous ways. The change of atmosphere excites you. He rolls. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She seems very frightened and screams for a hero to come save her. You consider your options. Tell her to quit yelling. When the maiden realizes you're not going to hurt her, she regains her composure. Not sure. Now, sure, she started talking to you like you're friends or something. You don't understand humans at all. You speak the same language, of course, which has always confused you because why is there conveniently only one language in the world? If demons and humans have independent societies, wouldn't it make sense for them to each have their own language? The maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line, from what you gather, is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting, besides you have nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. The Overlord asks where you found this maiden, knowing full well that you left the castle when you weren't supposed to. You apologize for disobeying her, but hope that the maiden is an interesting enough present that you may be forgiven. The Overlord nods and says something. It says everything's cool as long as you always listen to her from now on. You're impressed with what an easygoing boss she is. She mentions how she can't believe you and your friends even considered overthrowing her. She gives you a look and says, and you say, that was just a joke, of course. She smiles and dismisses you. You decide it's about time for a nap. Oh, I like the demon Overlord. After a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sound of battle. You emerge from your room to find that a hero slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk. Oh my god, it says death right there. Okay, avenge your fallen comrades. Who does this guy think he is? Coming in here and killing everyone like some maniac. What did we ever do to him? You lunge at him while he's busy driving his sword into the guard who sometimes brought you food whenever they noticed you were feeling kind of down. You like that guard. You wish with all your demon heart for this hero to suffer for his deeds. You bite into him, tearing flesh from bone. It tastes like iron. The hero struggles. You feel his sword go through you, but there's no pain, only retribution. More of your comrades pile onto him as your consciousness fades. The hero is overtaken. Your army has won. You have earned your rest. Victorious underling end. Aww. See, the hero's poo-poo. Yeah, frick that guy. Frick the hero. Okay, let's do this again. We'll do the one where he talks to the... Let's not. Tell her to quit yelling. Save yourself. You look around at the lifeless forms of those you've known as far back as you can remember. You feel glad to not be in their shoes. You also feel guilty to be thinking that as you flee the castle until you remember your role, not as an underling, but as a demon. This kind of thing is expected of you. Maybe you'll start a new life far away from any humans or demons, where you'll live peacefully, alone in some deep, dark forest somewhere. Deserter underling and hashtag team demon overlord. Okay, and then there's the one where he eats the maiden, or overthrow. Okay, let's do that. Let's not, and then gobble her up. Maidens aren't the best meal, but you figure you should live up to your demon name and strike back against the humans. You start devouring the maiden without so much as a second thought and feel quite proud of that. After other humans would surely praise you with curses if they were around to see. Oh man, if only someone could have been watching. Time to find an audience for your evil deeds. You wander into the nearby village. The people are screaming and running away, throwing rocks at you and whatnot. You think that's pretty rude of them. You haven't even done anything yet. Ooh. Put on a show. You attack the nearest human. He is old and weak, and his bones crunch delightfully. Your audience's screams grow louder. Applause, you think. Hey, this is actually pretty fun. I should have taken revenge like this a lot sooner. As you continue your bloodthirsty dance, striking the villagers down, you fail to notice a sword-wielding hero running towards you. He takes you out in one swift blow. You're just a demon underling after all. As you die, you think, that was totally worth it. The curtain closes. Performer underling. Aww. Alright, let's do the other one. There's quite many endings for this guy, huh? And then we'll do the overthrow her later. Let's not. Gobble her up. Change your mind and leave. You figure if people are this upset at just the sight of you, they won't fully appreciate any terrible acts you'd commit. Also, they might fight back. That probably wouldn't end well. You're just one little underling after all. This little day out has been adequately refreshing. You return to the castle thinking you'll take a nap. And this is the battle. Yes. Oh. How do I... Oh, there we go. Okay, now we sadly overthrow. Yeah, the underling is quite silly. Let's overthrow her. No, you're sick of this overlord holding you and your friends back. You agree that it's time for a change of management. Your friends suggest maybe you should be the new overlord. You like the sound of that. You announce your first act of rebellion is to take that day off like you wanted. Your friends aren't very impressed. You assure them you'll talk more about the assassination thing when you get back, which satisfies them. Sneak out of the castle to have some fun. I guess tell her to quit yelling. Oh, I think I need to the nap. Okay. I think I have to go to the village. I think. There's so much drama in the underling's life. Yes, why does he get to have so many endings? Okay, I think I need to eat the maiden. Let's overthrow her, gobble her up, change your mind and leave. Cause I think I might have to do the demon queen. Yeah, I might have to do the demon queen. Oh, I didn't mean to exit. Yeah, I think we have to do the overlord to get the other endings. You are the overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty cushy life, you think. Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. There's even a role called hero, whose whole purpose in life is to dethrone you. What's their deal anyway? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans in hopes they'll leave you and your army alone, but they never do. You're still new to the whole overlord thing. If you're being quite honest with yourself, you don't really understand the politics of it. But you remind yourself everyone is just doing their best to fulfill their roles. You won't let them bait you into being the evil overlord they expect. You think you're pretty cool, mature to hold yourself to the higher standards like that. One of your underlings walk into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. They're saying something about how boring it is to stand in one place, guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes here anyway. You see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What to do with this underling? Tell them to get back to work. Grant them the day off. Grant them the day off. You tell them to go take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere and refresh their dark soul. A day off should be fine every once in a while. They thank you and happily scurry off to do who knows what. You have nothing better to do today, so you decide to nap for a little while. Being the Overlord sure is great. It's cute. You awake to a huge commotion outside. A hero has shown up and started totally murdering your soldiers. What the hell, guy? You rush out to the battlefield to confront this jerkwad. You curse at him and very rudely inquires as the reasons for doing all this. The hero yells at you, demanding your return to mating. You're hiding and captive. You don't know what he's talking about, but you can't forgive his actions. You do battle with the hero, but he has grown strong from cutting down your army. You're unable to defeat him. With decisive swings, he stabs and cuts you to pieces. You fall. You have failed your subjects. You spit curses weakly. You wish you'd been stronger. Maybe you were never suited to be the Overlord in the first place. The truth was, you were never that much more powerful than the demons who served you. It was the title, the control that gave you strength. These are your thoughts as you are swallowed by darkness. Boo! The hero's a jerkwad. Okay. I'll do the tyrant. Tell them to go back to work. You give them a lecture about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. Your servants ought to do what they're told, whether they like it or not. I know, boo the hero. Boo. They look really unhappy with you, but you're sure they'll thank you for this later. Venturing too far from the castle tends to spell death. You dismiss the underlings and lie down your nice and comfy Overlord bed. All that lecturing made you want to take a nap. Fall asleep pretty quickly, and then I think I might have to this, I think. Grant them the day off? Here. You're awakened by one of your underlings. A hero wishes to speak with you. He inquires about a maiden who was rumored to be here, but you've never seen her. Humans don't visit often or ever, really. As the hero takes his leave, you wonder why he totally trusted you there. Hero's tradition to kill demons. This guy seemed like he was bad at his job, in your opinion. Whatever. You're still feeling sleepy, so you go right back to your nap. You hear voices in the hall. You aren't sure how long you slept. The sound of a shutting door forces you awake. Before you know it, everything around you is being engulfed by flames. What's going on? You try to escape, but something's blocking the door. You're having trouble forcing it open. What is this? Someone didn't want you getting out. Are you being usurped? Usurped? They have zero foresight. What castle will they rule from if this one burns? You don't want to believe that your underlings have betrayed you, but this is no accident. Those ungrateful bastards. You choke on the thick black smoke from the fire. You can't believe you're being done in by a bunch of cowards. You see them in hell. She got betrayed. Burned Overlord! No! That's not very nice. Let's see. Like this, maybe. Will that change anything? Did I grant them the day off, or did I tell them to go back to work? I think I granted them the day off. Oh no, it still does that ending. Ooh. Does it change anything if we go back to the maiden? The demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you, which is a little irritating. They agree to take you to their master nonetheless. After a long walk to the castle, you're introduced to the Overlord. You explain why you've come and she squints at you. It turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens or to do anything else that would agitate the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. Just squint. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out and something awful would happen. Then a hero would come to your rescue. You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden-like enough. You ask the Overlord what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand. Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much. She makes it sound so simple. This Overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk with her more. The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you, and little by little, you realize they might not be the ruthless monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. She didn't want to risk giving the humans an excuse to send a hero out after them. You realize that must be why you've never heard of any demons attacking your town. You express your gratitude to the Overlord on behalf of your village. She says you can thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed off by them. You've always thought demons were violent, unreasonable creatures, but it seems the Overlord can say the same for humans. You may be different, but really they're just trying to live their lives the same as you. You feel like you're starting to understand things a lot better. But maybe everything I've said was to deceive you and the other humans. What would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along? Even if she were to capture you now, you think this place is far more interesting than the way things are back home. You kind of like not being told to expect demons to come after you all the time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept to yourself, but spending time with this Overlord has been very nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach. Is it gay? As you think that, a hero enters the room. You're surprised to see him at first until you realize he must have been sent to retrieve you. Confused, the hero asks you what's going on. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. The hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. You apologize for causing trouble, but really, didn't anyone read the note you left? Jeez. The hero asks if you'll return to the village with him to give everyone the news of your safety. The Overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you give a little wave as you exit the room. You'll be back soon. Near the castle's entrance, you spy a group of suspicious demons congregating. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. You have to warn her, but the hero shakes his head. He says that if it's true nature of demons, the world is better off less with them. This isn't right, you think. What kind of hero passes up the chance to save a life? The demons have taken notice of you. It's now or never. You take off into the castle, and the unreliable hero follows shortly after. You burst into your Overlord's room, all of your words spilling out at once. You should probably slow down, but there's no time. The Overlord seems to have followed your frantic explanation, but clearly he doesn't understand the urgency of the situation. The underling you recognize from before barges in, calling you a liar. You're surprised they were a part of the evil plot. They seem so nice. The other demon come in right after them, saying the whole thing was the first underling's idea. Everyone's shouting at each other now. It's really stressing you out. You are relieved when the Overlord demands silence. She threatens them with violence. You think she's very Overlord-like in this moment. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door and leaving the little one behind. You watch it as it pounds on the door in distress. Have they locked you all in? You have a bad feeling about this. And thinking that must have jinxed it, because now the room is engulfed in flames. If only you had ignored those demons before, you and the hero wouldn't have stumbled into the situation. If you had just pretended not to hear them. If you left as you were told, only the Overlord would have been killed. But you couldn't have done that. That path isn't an option for you. You think that no matter what, you've always strived for the path where everyone survives. It must exist. It simply must. The Overlord sees her underling. They beg for their life. You pray, you don't know what else to do, so you just pray. The Overlord claws pierce the underling's chest. They scream an awful scream. She digs and twists her claws into the poor thing while you continue to pray, but there's no saving any of you now. You, the Overlord, the hero, and the underling's corpse are consumed by flames. Aw, there must be a good ending. If you do it, oh my. I know! No, she came back too. Oh, I didn't mean to do the... Wait a minute. I had to go back to the... Here, I'll do this one really quick. Oh. Do we read this one? Maybe she's been getting impatient thinking about... You're good for her. You never had any plans to capture any human. She seems very disappointed by this. Perhaps I'm not performing. You don't really understand the question. You think the world just puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists that she stays and talks to you more. Aww. You feel warm inside as you look into her. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has looked at you without contempt. You wonder what you say. You can't bring yourself to send this maiden away. She just got here. Enjoying... Aww, just a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not all what she expected them to be. You're glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kinds of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as to not agitate them and get heroes sent out after you. That explains why the people of my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We are very grateful. You're surprised to hear her thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed, despite your efforts to leave them alone. But this maiden is different. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time, and that you were actually super evil all along. The maiden laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. Can't tell if she's into you or not. You notice the sounds of battle started ringing through your castle halls. The maiden is getting nervous, but you reassure her it's only your underlings roughhousing, no big deal. You know it's probably a hero, but you don't want to upset the maiden by telling her that. Your army will take care of it. It isn't long before the hero bursts into your room, but you shouldn't have made it here. Why didn't they stop him? The hero just stands there, unsure of himself. He is covered in demon blood. As the maiden speaks to him, trying to explain the situation, you pass the hero out the door. You're not thinking clearly. Seeing your servants' dead bodies. Servants' bodies in pieces all strewn out about your castle has really taken out of you. The hero did this. There's so much blood. Why? Did he come for the maiden? Did he think she needed rescuing? There was no one for this hero to save here. There was never any harm meant to anyone. You were just talking to her. Why has it turned out like this? The hero starts babbling in sincere apologies and excuses, realizing his wrongdoing, but you're far beyond hearing that kind of bullshit. You have had it with these humans always murdering your servants for no reason. You can no longer hold yourself back and lash out at the hero. Yeah, get him! When you regain control, there's nothing left of the hero. The maiden has fled in terror. You are alone. Wrathful Overlord. Yeah, the hero's a jerk. Ultimate Overlord Riz. Facts. They are so cute together. There's something gay happening with them. They can't hide it. Yeah. There really is. Oh, okay. Whew. I guess we'll do this one again and... Oh man, there's 41 endings? Tell her she'd better go home. You'd love to have all the conversations in the world with your new friend, but having a human girl here will definitely cause trouble. You put on your mean face and tell her to get lost, but the maiden turns out to be very stubborn. You don't want to hurt her, but you also really want her to leave. In case something bad happens, this whole situation is just asking for trouble, you think. Against your better judgment, you let her hang out for a little while longer. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. Okay, I think these are all the same. Oh, okay, so I think we have to change River, thank you so much for becoming a member. This one. I think there must be other ones. They were very good friends, according to historians. I'll try this one. Introduce yourself. If you get lost, you just gotta obey her or refuse to leave. Let's see. Obey her. You don't want to cause any trouble, so you figure it's time to go home. Along the way, encounter a hero. He asks you what you're doing. Don't you know the Overlord's castle is like right there? You explain everything that happened. The hero seems to think you're lying to him. He asks if you've been brainwashed by demons. What nerve. You're very upset that this so-called hero would treat you this way and leave it off. You return to the village alone. Everyone was very worried about you. They surround you with 1,000 questions and you tell them your story. As you explain that the Overlord never had intention to harm anyone here, you notice the looks of uncertainty in the crowd. People are whispering things to each other while you speak to them. You're loudly interrupted by an older man. He really calls you a demon sympathizer. The crowd is growing unruly. You don't understand. You've only told them the truth. Do they not believe you? Everyone begins speculating what must have actually happened. They weave elaborate lies and ask you to prove your innocence. Oh, they're gonna burn her like a witch. How could you have returned without the aid of a hero, they ask. You could not have possibly escaped the Overlord of your own without harm. You must be conspiring with demons trying to trick everyone to believing they aren't the horrible creatures we know them to be. So they say. Have the people of your village always been this blinded by their fears and hatreds of things they've never cared to know? You wonder how you missed that before. You're seized by the crowd and voices from all sides are calling for public execution. You're to be burned at the stake. Oh! They always be burning women. You don't want to die. You wonder, would it have been better to hide the truth? You don't like the thought of that. You've always lived honestly. So why has this happened? Why are you being punished? You hear the dissenting voices of your family and neighbors, but they, like you, are powerless against the momentum. They can only watch as you burn, and you can only cry for them. You are so, so sorry. Boo. See, the demon overlord would never hurt her. Let's try that again. I think I introduced myself, right? Obey her. Did I miss a? No, I don't think there was dialogue there. Okay. What else is there? Time to burn the town. Facts. What if you don't? Wait, I feel like is there something happening? Oh, we might have to go back to the hero because I haven't gone back to really don't want to play it. Refuse to leave. You put your foot down and tell her you're not going anywhere. You still want to fulfill your destiny even if you had to make it happen on your own. She's a little frustrated at your stubbornness but doesn't kick you out or anything. Hooray! The Overlord shares stories about demons with you and little by little she might not be with us much. It turns out she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. This is the gay part. Yes, good. Here's the hero. Okay. Singers the name blah 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 blah. Okay, so I think there's another option where I think she would run. What is with the hero? Is there one? Y'all look at each other in surprise and confusion. There's no time to hesitate. Destroy the Overlord? Ask the maiden what's going on. We'll do destroy the Overlord. You lunge forward, driving your blade through the evil Overlord. She screams, then falls silent. The Overlord has been slain. You smile, offering the maiden your hand. She takes it after slight hesitation. She must be surprised at how strong you are. You escort the maiden home. She's oddly quiet on the trek back to the village. You must be too shy. She must be too shy to speak. The villagers are very pleased with what a good job you've done. Slaying the Overlord and saving a hostage, they throw a huge celebration in your name. You are remembered for generations as the greatest hero the village has ever seen. Boo! Boo! What if you don't slay her? Feel like a coward. Ask her to let you in. Ask the maiden what's going on. The maiden explains that she was never actually captured. She came here on her own volition. That was a pretty dangerous thing of her to do, but no one got hurt, so at least there's that. You ask her to turn in time with you to assure everyone's safety. The Overlord allows how you leave, and you casually exit the castle. You pause when you see a group of suspicious demons standing near the entrance. They're talking about assassinating their Overlord. This proves to you that demons really are foul creatures. We have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They're all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. And those same creatures have just noticed you eavesdropping. The maiden takes off into the castle, and you have no choice but to follow. You burst into the Overlord's room. Demon underling. It's following this other one. That's how the demons only care about themselves. How low can they be? They begin shouting at them. The whole room dissolves into noise until the Overlord yells for everyone to shut their traps. She threatens them with violence. The Overlord is no better than her subjects. You grip your sword tightly. If you have to cut through everyone here to get this maiden to safety, you certainly will. The group of demons hiss. Okay. Is it when you have terrible feelings about this? And isn't the whole room kind of demonic magic? Is this? The underling pounds on the door, upset that it's been betrayed. You join it, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. Okay, back away. You won't be the next target of her rage. She continued to dig, so you look at the maiden, she's crying. Hands collapse together in prayer. You have faith in a time like this. You envy her. Okay. I think we have to go back to not the maiden, but the underling. There must be something. Hero's just stupid for real. I think he's just consumed by being the hero. Let me see. Okay. Signature the castle. Hear her out. Okay. Here, you don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. Rude. One of them is stepping on you pretty hard. You ask them what their deal is. They say they're planning a whole revolution. They're gonna get rid of the current Overlord and put a new ruler in place. They want to hear if you're in or out. And being pretty lazy underling, you of course reply with, "That sounds like a lot of trouble. How about we just skip it instead?" Your friends question your loyalty to their cause. She's actually not so bad, you guys. Your friends seem pretty disappointed. They apologize to you, but before you can ask what they're sorry for, one of them suddenly seizes you. Someone who's still loyal to the Overlord really has no place in our castle. You understand, right? The claw is tightened around your neck. You don't bother to struggle. You're outnumbered. You already know how things like this end. This is a pretty messed up thing to do to a friend, you tell them. They slit your throat in response. Alright. Okay, let's do that, but let's join. Hear her out. Okay, let's go to Overlord. You tell them you were just joking and clarify that you're totally in to win it. They say you are always terrible with jokes. Whether or not you actually feel like you're killing the Overlord, you know how bad it'd be to end up on the wrong side of things. And if this assassination deal doesn't pan out, you can always pretend you were innocent all along. But beneath your shield of faux confidence, you worry about what you're getting yourself dragged into. You follow your friends outside the castle to talk more about the plan. You're curious if they have any idea how they want to go about this. They figure they just lock her in her room and set it on fire. What a stupid plan. That could go wrong in so many ways. You realize your friends are just a bunch of directionless thugs. Useless without someone's guidance. Your guidance. They'd probably be casualties if you fought her head on. And while showy deaths make a revolution a heck of a lot more fun and probably the wrong way to go. Your friends agree and suggest that you play the assassin. You really didn't want it to come down to this, but you can't back down now. You'll have to be the one to assassinate the Overlord. Besides, no one has any better ideas. You and your friends turn to notice a pair of humans have overheard your entire conversation. Excuse me. They take off into the castle. Are they headed to the Overlord's room? Fuck. The Overlord will kill you for sure if she found out they were conspiring to take her out. You dash into the castle after the humans. Sure enough, the maiden's already frantically telling the Overlord everything. You shout that the humans are liars. Your friends soon arrive to back you up, except they don't. Instead, they blame the whole thing on you. They cry. It was all your idea. And that they were just going with the flow, too scared to refuse your crazy plan. You can't believe they'd tell the Overlord such a blatant lie. You always knew better than to trust them. You're the one who didn't have a choice here. You all shout at each other until the Overlord demands silence, regardless of who led this conspiracy. I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed between my heel. She sounds tough, but lately all she does is sleep. You doubt her strength. You hear your traitorous friends mutter something about going back to Plan A, and suddenly the door slams shut. You're trapped in here with the Overlord and the two humans, and then the room bursts into flames. You pound at the door, screaming curses at those who betrayed you. The hero joins you, vowing to slay the lot of them. You wish he'd get that chance. The Overlord grabs you by the throat. You cry for mercy. You're forced into this mess. You're sure now that you would have killed you. They would have killed you if you'd sided with her. But the Overlord doesn't hear your pleas. She drives her claws into your chest. At least she made it quick. Your favorite was the underling? Okay. Dutiful, heroic, tyrant, antisocial, obedient, hungry. Oh, we're at 15 out of 41. Let me drink some water because, oh my god, that's a lot of reading. Oh my god. Paragraphs full. Ooh. They have some pretty toxic friends. I doubt they're friends, if that's how you treat them. Be careful who you befriend. Absolutely. Choose your friends. I guess. I wonder if there's a way we can make capture done it all. I only wanted to meet with the Overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind? Everybody explained. Here expressed relief. Made apologize for causing trouble, and here asked to return with lunch with them. Confusing feelings all up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. You don't want the hero to take the maiden away from you. Possessive. Let them go and keep her here. The maiden came here to be captured by you, didn't she? And grant her wish. You told the hero you won't let him take her home. The maiden assures you she'll be back, but you don't budge. The hero is cautious now. If you won't let her go, maybe the demons are evil after all. And if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You have no choice. You destroy the hero before he can steal your maiden away. She's frightened. You don't understand why. Didn't she say she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. You take a step towards the maiden, and she backs herself into a corner. You don't understand. Something sharp presses your back. The hero? No. He's already. It's one of your underlings. The maiden screams. Your servant tackles you, tearing you apart with their claws. You struggle to retaliate. They've done way too much damage. You can barely move now. Your blood is everywhere. You can't believe this has happened to you. Why has this happened to you? You have been slain by your own underling. Betrayed, Overlord, envy. Yes, but that's the fun of it, Mads. Like, I'm not playing it to complete it. I don't understand people who, like, come into chat and forces walkthroughs and playthroughs on streamers. Like, I'm playing this game for the very first time, so I can experience it for the very first time with chat. That doesn't matter if I don't get all 41 endings. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just here to hang out and have fun and show chat a game that I enjoyed watching. If you wanted it, did I ask for help? Is the first place. That's unsolicited help. If my mod said to let me figure things out, let me figure things out. If you want to play it a certain way, again, I'm telling you, play it yourself. You're getting an experience, like, you're getting a reaction out of me that's like firsthand. I don't understand people who just come into people's streams and tell them, here, do this to get all the endings. I don't care if I get all the endings. It doesn't matter if I get all the endings today, because there's another chance that I'll stream it again to get other endings a second time. It doesn't really matter. There's just far too many people that try to tell other people what to do on their streams. If you really want someone to get all the endings the right way, there's plenty of playthroughs that's already been done on YouTube. This is just for fun. This is just me hanging out and showing chats a game that I found fun to watch myself. It's the fun of it. It's figuring it out. If you're truly a completionist, watch someone else. If this is not the type of content for you, then watch something else. It's not fun for me to occasionally look over to chat to see if you guys are having fun watching me play, and there's someone in chat telling me, here's the answers to all your problems, because I'm not asking the answer to all the things and the endings in the game. And I have to say that every single time I stream a new game. And this is also why other streamers have a hard time streaming new games, because people backseat, people tell them the answers. It's not fun. It's not fun. And I appreciate your apology, but please, for next time, maybe for other streamers, don't do that. I'm just here to hang out. Like, if I really want to complete it, I'll look myself, or I'll ask for help, but I haven't asked for help. It's just exhausting to say things over and over and over. It's like the people don't understand that getting backseated is not fun at all. Okay. Shall we try? She is kind of cute when she's possessive though, but maybe not when you are trying to kill the Overlord. English only in chat. English only. If you haven't read the rules of a live stream, it's in the description down below. Feel free to educate yourself. Yeah, down with the hero, but tomatoes. Yeah, send some tomatoes. Send some tomatoes with the hero. Why would you? Just let her keep the woman. Let her keep the woman. Just go home. Just go home. What do you even pick? Tries to kill the overlord, slaughters all the demons. Prefers to not solve things through violence. What about obedient and polite and possessive? I like the smell that she does. Tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. I was confused. No, it's Tagalog for what's happening. Hands off the woman. Exactly. Okay. The art is so cute. I kind of want to draw them. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, that's what it means. That's why I said English only. It's all good. Tell them to go back to work. Grant them the day off. And then what else did I tell her? Better go home. Let her stay for a while. Look at her smile. So good. I like her third eye, actually. It's kind of nice. You learned a new phrase today. Nice. He's that one boy who always disturbs lesbians in Yuri mangas. I swear. Facts. Facts. Leave the lesbians alone. Leave them alone. Let them be fruity. That's so rude of the hero. How long have I been here? Over an hour. We'll try to get a little bit, a few more endings. And then, next stream, I'll stream it again. I'll pull up a guide and then we can try and get all the endings, okay? Because it's been fun exploring. She expressed her surprise. Okay, we'll see. Keep them here. Cause let them go. Let them go is the part where I think we gotta stop the underling from killing her. Okay, so reset the stage. Hungry? Maybe. Okay. Okay. Hero. That will kill me. I'm glad that it says the little skull thing at the end, because then that's like you sneak up to the Overlord's room, but there's a couple of humans in there. You watch the scene unfold. You're unsure why, but the Overlord suddenly cuts down the hero. She approaches the maiden you brought to her earlier. With the Overlord distracted, figure out it's a good chance as any launch a sneak attack, getting her right in the back. She flinches, giving you enough advantage to take her down. You rip the Overlord apart until she stops moving. That was messier than you would have liked. The maiden mutters something from the corner. Thank you for saving me. It wasn't your intention, but it sounds like you did something heroic. You tell the maiden to go home. This place is dangerous. She follows your advice and leaves the castle. Your castle. You're the new Overlord. Heroic underling. Cancel the hero. Facts. Hero the real villain? For real. The blush is so cute. They're so cute. Is there art of... There's probably fan art of these two, right? Surely there is. Okay. What if this happens? But then if that happens, he gets all powerful and then kills the Overlord anyways. Let's see. Hero. If you save yourself, that's it. What about the Overlord? Get them the day off. Let her stay for a while. Oh, then you kill them. What about, is there, I swear to God, there's another one for... Hero has clothes are stained by dark liquid. It's dripping from this. His weapon, too. You realize must be demon blood. Something horrible has happened. Confused, the hero asks you what's going on. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. The Overlord has walked past the hero and out in the hall. She's wailing. You can only guess what kind of horrible scene he's left for her. The Overlord tears the hero apart in retaliation. You watch silently, unable to scream. The Overlord, who had just been getting along with so well, has killed another human right in front of you. It's clear now that you've been deceived by her sweet words. Demons are ruthless monsters after all. You somehow manages to pass the Overlord and make it out the Bloodsoaked castle. You never look back. Is there a way for her? There's probably a way for her to not run. There's probably a way for her not to run. Unable to shake your concern, you look. We're finding other endings. It's cool. If we sleep, we can dream about them being happy at least. I think there is a happy ending. I swear there is. This is gay. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Speaking of dreams, I dreamt about Viper and the Sage. You stop in your tracks. The castle is engulfed in flames. Is the Overlord alright? You can't return to the village like this. You have to know. You have to be sure everyone is safe. You've already taken off before the hero can even think of stopping you. You scan the fleeing demons, but the Overlord isn't among them. Against your better judgment, you rush into the burning castle to find her. You quickly reach the Overlord's room, but the door is shut tight. The handle's too hot to touch. You're too weak to force it open. You pound your fist against the door helplessly. What were you thinking? This is all because you've forgotten your role. Only a hero could pull this kind of thing off. You start to cough. The smoke is too thick. You can hardly breathe. You realize you haven't got much time left now. You desperately head towards the stairs to save yourself, but the fire spread faster than you expected. You won't make it outside. You can't help but laugh. What a joke. A maiden saving the Overlord? If you just stayed true to your role, things wouldn't have ended like this. This is exactly the kind of punishment you deserve. You let the demon fire cleanse your rotten soul. No, they died together. That's gay. That's gay. Hello, Bean. How's your day? There must be a way. There must be a way for her to open the door. There surely is a way. It's so gay and sad. It's always gay and sad. Okay. There must be a way. There must be a way. There's a will. There's a way. One shot to one kill. Ooh. Cute, they died together. Dying together, holding hands in the grave, gay. The hero should have followed the maid and kicked the door for her. Okay, maybe, this one? Maybe heroic? But if the heroic, he kills the Overlord. Yeah. Oh! Oh my god! What a turn of events! What a turn of events! Oh my, do nothing. Protect her! This is getting spicy. We gotta protect her. We gotta protect her. You selflessly throw yourself in front of the hero's blade, acting as a shield. It's funny, you think. You never could have imagined this way would be the way you die. The roles are all switched around, but it feels right to stay to you somehow. You're glad your destiny turned out to be saving someone rather than being saved yourself. As your vision fades, you hope that everything turns out for you, for your new friend. Boo! Sacrificial maiden. Oh. The audacity of this hero. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Introduce yourself. Oh. Do nothing. The hero's blade pierces the Overlord and she lets out a horrible scream. You flinch. The Overlord is slain. The hero smiles and holds out his hand to you, saying it's time to go home. His glove is drenched in blood. Hesitantly, you take his hand. The hero guides you through the castle past the corpses of his enemies. You try to keep your eyes at your feet. There's blood everywhere. You shut your eyes, but even then you can't escape the smell. All of this was because of you, wasn't it? You exit the castle and the hero leads you back to the village. Everyone celebrates the hero's great triumphs over the demons. You feel sick, but you take part in the festivities regardless. Boo, hero! Complacent maiden. Boo! The audacity. What about dutiful? I think maybe introduce yourself. Okay, so that if you put it in disloyal, you'll get the ending where everyone dies. More tomatoes for him, boo! Okay, so if there's nothing there. Okay, so that's the same. Antisocial maybe? Refuse to leave. Okay, so that's the same. We're at 2141 though, that's not bad, huh? Have I? Yes, I have tried getting, but what about if it's... The Overlord approaches you now, you back yourself into a corner. The expression is complicated. Being captured by the Overlord is a horrible way like this was your destiny after all. She vows to keep you very safe from now on. You're afraid to find out what that means, but there's no one left to save you. You belong to the Overlord now. Captured maiden NB. I want to belong to the Overlord too. Okay, I think if it's disloyal, she still gets killed. That's a good ending right there, Fags. Hey, yo? Sounds like a good ending. I know there's one where they don't. What about if it's obedient and possessive? What does that do? Okay, I think it's still that. I think diplomatic is... What happens? Okay, so if it's... Okay, that's kind of cute. That one's so sad, but also so cute. Hold on, give me a moment. I gotta drink some water. I do a lot of reading. When it comes to this game. I wasn't expecting to read so much. Here, tell me your thoughts about it so far. Tell me your thoughts about the game so far. Well, I rest my throat for a little bit. It's so good, I love it. Yeah, I knew you guys would like it. Love the art. Head over heels over the Overlord. Me too. It's cute but dark, but also cute. But the hero is kind of a jerk. Yeah, Maiden Lord. Did you just make a ship for it? That's so funny. That is so funny. What are the other buttons on this? I got half of the endings already. Yeah, just by exploring. Hero 4 out of 11. Underling 6 out of 9. The Overlord there's 4 out of 10 endings for the Overlord. Why does the hero have more endings than the Overlord? 69. Ooh. Okay. She'll make the ship happen. Oh, okay. Look at that. Let's watch more and more bad endings. It does look really cool. Wait, what is this? Exit. Oh, no. Look at these. Disloyal. Oh, there's things over here. Yeah, that is really cool. Look at this one. Overlord awakens. Overlord lets the maiden hero go. No, that is really cool. And what are these? Oh, do you get these when you get all the endings for someone? Have? Yes. I'll give me a second. My throat is so dry. There's children playing outside. Hashtag Maiden Lord. Hashtag cancel the hero. Joel Themborn, thank you so much for the super chat. Hashtag Maiden Lord. Hashtag Maiden Lord. Hashtag Maiden Lord, that's funny. Hi Ricey, how are you? Hashtag underling is being manipulated. I'm gonna have a look at the endings of the Overlord, because we got 4 of them. And I think there's one last. Yeah, there's one last. What it looks like. Oh wait, does it say which? The underling is just silly. Just a silly little guy. You get youngest sibling vibe from the underling, yes. From what it looks like, yeah. I can't remember which achievements I've got for just a silly little goober. Hey, the background music is kind of nice, huh? BRB, take your time. Let's see. Okay, let's try here. This one. And this one. I think. Mango? Mango is for after stream. Mango is for after stream. Okay, grant them the day off. Or stay for a while. I can't remember if I got on this one. Let them go. With the hero and a maiden gone, you plop down into the comfort of your luxurious Overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Is this loneliness? She's lonely. You hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a while. You've almost fallen asleep when the maiden and the hero burst into your room, frantically trying to communicate something to you. You're told that a group of demons is plotting to assassinate you. You're not surprised. How nice of the humans to care, though. One of the underlings barges in next, shouting that the humans are liars. They're followed by another group of demons crying that everything was that first underling's plan. Everyone is shouting over each other now, and it's very annoying. You yell for all of them to shut their traps. You have no doubt that they're servants, so your servants would let their ambition cloud their judgment and lead them to try to take your throne. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. Saying that made you feel very Overlord-like. You aren't sure if you have the strength to back it up, though. Lately, all you do is sleep. The group of demons starts muttering something about going back to Planet 8, and suddenly he slams your door shut. You, the maiden, the hero, and one of your underlings are trapped inside, and in an instant, the whole room is in flames. The underling pounds on the door, cursing at their friends for betraying them. The hero pounds on the door as well, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. So this is how you'll die. Burned alive in your own room by those you thought you could trust. You should have expected this from a bunch of idiot demons, though. You notice the maiden crying. Why does she have to die over something that has nothing to do with her? Perhaps she was cursed from the moment she spoke to you. You wonder if you're cursed as well. You're so filled with anger and frustration you don't even notice that you've grabbed the underling those traitors blamed everything on. They cry for mercy, saying they were dragged into this plot, knowing they'd be killed if they took your side. They cry that they didn't want to have to kill you. You almost feel sorry for them. There's a window. Why can't they jump out? Maybe they're too high up. No kiss. Okay, we'll do take retribution first, and then we'll forgive them. You pierce their chests with your claws. They scream. The hero backs away. He is wise not to interfere. They stop moving, but you keep digging and twisting your claws into them. It doesn't make you feel any better. The underling's corpse burns along with you and the true humans. Spiteful Overlord. Okay. Reset the stage, and we shall do this again. Grant them the day off, I believe. Let her stay for a while. Let them go. Forgive them. You release the underling. Killing them wouldn't make you feel any better. Besides, they've already gotten their punishment. You're all burned together. Overlord's true end. Before you're taken back to reset the story once again, you pause for a moment. True end. You say to yourself, what was the point of all my efforts if the true ending is this terrible? You must have forgotten where you were. This is bad end theater. Is the pain setting in? Oh, but you should have been well aware of what you'd be shown when you entered this place. It's a problem I've seen quite often. At some point, you grow attached to my little cast. You started to relate to their flaws, their plights. You started wishing for their happiness. But you aren't going to find that here in my theater. My lovingly crafted labyrinth of suffering. Anyway, I hope you'll pardon the interruption. You're making great progress. The choice to continue on to the next ending is always yours. I'll leave you to it, dear guest. Oh, there's the merciful one. Who was that? The master of the theater. Let's see, what else have we gotten? We're gonna break the rules? Oh, we sure are. Let's see what the maidens has. I did get consumed. All we wanted was a kiss. Just a little kiss. Selfless maiden is when she was killed. slaughtered maiden. Oh, I don't think... Have I gotten that one? It says... Oh, I don't have trusting for hero yet. 1 second. I think I've gotten that one. I also think I've gotten that one. And I think I've gotten that one. Oh, okay. Here's one. Okay. This one? I think. Oh, and then we take these out. I think. Maybe. 24 endings, not bad, yeah. Bravely slaughter. Alright. Cut through the demon army. You find the maiden being held captive by the Overlord just as you expected, but for some reason you can't sense anything sinister happening. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. There's no time to hesitate. Oh. Hey. As the maiden was going on, she explains that she came here on her own and was never in any danger. Yes, that's why you're covered in blood. You don't know how to respond. The Overlord moves past you and out the door to see your army in lifeless, bloody piles. She's wailing. It's horrible. This is your chance, hero. You die if you stab the Overlord. This is all just a big one. You hope she'll let this whole thing slide if you could just explain yourself. You really try, but the Overlord is inconsolable. She tears you apart. The maiden watches in silence. As you die, you can't help but think you probably deserve this. Tragic hero end. Let's go. We'll try that one, and then we'll do the other ending. I killed them. Yes. As the maiden was going on, stabbed the Overlord. You lunge forward to put an end to the evil Overlord, but your blade pierces the maiden instead. She has sacrificed herself to protect this demon. It takes you a moment to recover from the shock. The Overlord wails. Why did you do that? You're not sure if the question is directed at you. The Overlord strikes at you in a vengeful rage. You parry, and she is slain. Your sword feels heavy. You look at your hands, your clothes. Blood. So much blood. You look to the fallen maiden, wondering what to tell the townspeople. Why would she protect the Overlord? She must have been brainwashed by demonic magic. You pick up the Overlord's head, wrapping it in your cape, and you begin your long journey back to town. You will say that you were too late, that nothing could be done for the girl, but the Overlord is slain. There will be celebration. Liar! Loyal hero and lies! Lies! He's a liar! Okay, we got that one. Boo! That's dumb. Okay, here's this one. And it says, disloyal for underling. And it's diplomatic. Yes. Alright. It's almost like Romeo and Juliet, but with two Juliets, as it should be. As it should be. Okay, so it's flee like a coward. And then ask if they'll let you in. And then you ask the maiden what's going on. The maiden explains that she was never actually captured, and that she came here on her own volition. That was a pretty dangerous thing for her to do, but no one got hurt, so at least there's that. Ask her to return to town with you to reassure everyone's safety. The Overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you casually exit the castle. You pause when you see a group of suspicious demons standing near the entrance. They're talking about assassinating their Overlord. This proves to you the demons really are foul creatures. You had to tell her about this. You don't understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They're all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. those same creatures have just noticed you and eavesdropping. Bursts into the Overlord's room. A demon underling barges in. There's subjects, and then they got like, and then I think they get all burned. And I think she kills him. Back away. You look at the maiden, she's crying. To view the Overlord, the underlings' corpses are all consumed by flames. Resigned hero end. I thought I gotten that one. It's Julia and Juliet. Yeah, get tomatoes. Okay, so here's. Have I gotten the true end? No, because the first true end I've gotten is the Overlords. So okay, we'll do this one. It is check disloyal for underling and merciful for the Overlord. And okay. Feel like a coward. Ask if they'll let you in. And I think ask Tomato what's going on. She's going to kill it as retribution. It continues to cry and make excuses, but the Overlord does nothing. To your surprise, she lets it go. Are demons capable of mercy? You guess it doesn't matter now. You all burn together. Here it is. There's another true end. No matter the perspective, the true ending remains the same. That's what makes it true. You couldn't resist seeing it for yourself, though, could you? I wonder what will happen if you collect them all. Will you give in to despair? Or... Okay. What have you missed? Oh, you missed a lot. We got another ending for the Overlord. Okay. Okay. Have I gotten the true? Oh, there's a path A, and then there's a path B. Okay. But I haven't gotten resolute yet for the maiden. Let's see what I've gotten. Slay. Slaughtered maiden. Oh, but I also don't have trusting for the other one. I think we got the executed maiden. Yes. Have we gotten sacrificial maiden, I believe? Complacent maiden. Oh, I can think there is a part where dutiful and heroic. And I think I yell for the hero. Oh, it doesn't come. Squints at you. I've already gotten this one. Oh, do I take these out? This one, I think. Okay, let's try that again. Let's convert here save you. That one, this one still doesn't come. The hero died, yeah. Let's see. I wish it wasn't so small. My eyes are banned. Okay, here. Well, we'll do the unlock all the character traits. Start the game as a hero and pick. Well, I think we've done this one though. Mm, gotten that. We've gotten all the under. No, the overlords. Okay. Okay, here's one. Check antisocial for the overlord and polite for maiden. Pick hero. And flee like a coward. I guess ask if they'll let you in, I'm guessing. Oh, this is where, can't help but feel relief that you got the maiden out of there when you did, but she suddenly takes off towards the burning castle. Panic sets in, and you follow to try to stop her. The smoke is so thick you've already lost sight of her. What is she thinking? It's too dangerous to continue. You feel hopeless. You stand alone at the castle gates. Your body won't allow you to take another step forward. No, going in there would be suicide. We return to the villagers. Until then, there was nothing you could do. You were too late. The maiden was claimed by the demons. Bystander hero. Ooh, okay. How do you... We're at 28 endings. Okay, I guess we'll start with step 1 to see. Pick dutiful. Seb, thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you, darling. Just let me know what's going on. Oh, there's Ori. Sniffa, sniffa. Okay, so that's where he dies. Next, pick the maiden and pick polite. Next, pick underling and pick hungry and disloyal. Next, pick the overlord and pick tyrant. Okay. Let's walk through a little. What's this game? It's called Bad End Theater. So you start off with no endings, and then as the story progresses, it's mostly, like it says, bad endings, but there are true endings, and we've gotten 28 out of 41 endings so far. And here is the mapping of the endings. Isn't that really cool? So some of them are like interconnected, and then if you do something, it'll affect the ending. Oh no, you can pick more than one trait, or you can pick all of them. This is like Among Us. Oh, who's gonna die this time? Oh, is the purpose of the game to find all the endings? No, I don't think so. But I do know there is something extra at the end if you do find all the endings. But I think it's just for the fun of it. Like that's the fun of it, just finding all the endings. You know, you play as you go. You play the game however you want to play. You find all the endings, or you want to just find all the endings for one of them. You play it as you will, like any other game. But I do know there's story. Let's see. So I'm trying to unlock all the what is this called? The traits, but the steps to it are a little confusing. We need to vote the hero out. Facts. We've been throwing tomatoes at the hero because he keeps stopping the maiden and the overlord from getting together. Hero's the imposter. Uncheck all the traits, pick hero, and pick to run away, then diplomatic. Frick the hero. Boo, tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. Let's see. Okay. Okay, we'll do this. There is banner of the Maiden Lord. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited to have a little look when we go after I end stream. Okay, think he's in a hostile which totally catches you off guard. You tell them the demon your name. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. You tell them that you were thinking maybe you could understand the role better if you were to hurt and get taken away by a demon already. Okay. Alright, and then she gets taken. Okay. So, and then what? And then pick underling and pick hungry. And disloyal. I'm gonna start a tomato business. These are selling good. Starting to quit yelling. Sneak into Overlord. She's taking a nap like usual. This is almost too easy. You silently approach your master. She looks so peaceful. Time to die? Chicken out. You don't want to kill her. You can't go through with it. You turn to leave the room, but you find your friends blocking the exit. In a panic whisper, you ask them to let you out. This seems to have been their way of testing your loyalty. You tell them this is pretty fucked up and ask again to be let out. The Overlord stares at her bed while your head is turned. The demon shut the door. You scramble into the Overlord's closet to hide before she wakes up and sees you. There's nothing you could possibly say to explain this and survive. You trembling. You can't believe those assholes would bully you like this. You feel like crying. Light flickers at your feet. It doesn't take you long to realize they've set the room on fire. You hear the Overlord trying to get the door to open. Get the door open, to no avail. You're both trapped. Too afraid to move, you resign yourself to your fate. You and the Overlord burn together. Cowardly underling. And okay. Okay, so there's the coward ending. We'll do this. Don't quit yelling. Okay, let's kill the Overlord. Time to die. You figure the cleanest way to do this would be to dig your claws into your throat, so you do just that. She wakes, but not in time to stop you. You watch as she chokes on her blood, cursing you before finally expiring. That felt terrible. You remind yourself it was either her or you, and you weren't about to let yourself get killed by anyone. You leave the room to find your friends waiting just outside. They look pleased. Only now do you realize they must have planned to use you like this from the beginning. You are now the new ruler of this castle. Your subjects bow before you. You live in fear that they will one day betray you, as you had betrayed your overlord, the Lord Underling, and be. Alright. Okay. We go to next pick Overlord and pick Tyrant. Let them go. Slam shut. Before you know it, everything around you is being engulfed in flames. What's going on? You try to escape, but something's blocking the door. You're having trouble forcing it open. What is this? Someone didn't want you getting out. Are you being comes zero foresight? Believe your underlings eyes. You grateful bastards. Choke the black smoke from the fire. See them in hell. Okay, that's the burned Overlord one. And then we go back. And then we uncheck. And then we pick diplomatic. Just stop by, say hi, and have a good stream. Oh, thank you. Have a good night, Seb. Rest well and sweet dreams. This is the way she stares at the maiden, right? Oh, she could be high up. We don't know. Okay, she could be like really high up. It's a castle. And pick to run away, then diplomatic. Now you can pick to destroy Overlord, pick heroic. Now pick maiden, shout for hero, pick martyr. For diplomatic? Okay, uncheck all the traits, pick hero, and pick to run away. Pick to run away. Okay, so that's the diplomatic. And then now you can pick to destroy the Overlord. Oh man. Lunge forward. Okay, we've gotten that one. And then now pick maiden and pick martyr. Oh, I think I had to go to Oh, I didn't mean to exit the theater. Enter. Martyr. And it was diplomatic. I think. Okay. Oh yeah, but the hero doesn't come every time. I think maybe. I think there's a part here that and then she get angry, feigns ignorance. This part's a little confusing. Imagine if leaving the theater would reset everything. That would be a little sad. I would have ended the stream. I'd have been like, alright, well that's good for now. Yeah, the way this is written, it's a little weird. Cause it says what is it? Diplomatic? Maybe this one? No. This one's the other one. After stream, I was stream. We made marinara. Oh, that's funny. Check the antisocial for Overlord and polite for maiden. Check the antisocial for Overlord and polite for maiden. And pick the hero. And flee like a coward. And then what? See, it's not complete steps, this one. Estimate what's going on. Yeah, this is the same one where she burns. Oh, frick. I click too fast sometimes. Is this available on mobile? I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. I need to get the other ones, because from what it looks like, I'm missing one from the underling, one for maiden, and one for hero, and those are the traits. But like the way to unlock all the traits, the steps for it is a little confusing. Because every time I shop for the hero, he doesn't come. Uncheck all the traits, pick hero, and pick to run away, and then diplomatic. Now you can pick destroy the Overlord, pick heroic. Now pick maiden. Isn't that what I did? I destroyed her. Unfortunately. Against my wishes. Okay, flee like a coward. Ask if they'll let you in. Destroy the Overlord. Okay, and then now I pick pick maiden. Yeah, the hero doesn't come. Oh, here it is. Protector. Okay. Oh my god, excuse me. Pick martyr. And now pick Overlord. And grant everyone a day off. Oh. Tell a maiden to go home. Before you even know how to react, he makes his move and the maiden makes hers. She used her own body to shield you from the hero's blade. Why? Why has this happened? The maiden falls to the floor, lifeless as a pool of blood beneath her girls. So does your rage. This hero has taken something precious from this world. You lose control, and the hero is obliterated. But your hatred for the humans has not yet been sated. You go on to destroy them all and become ruler of the entire world. Ooh, vengeful overlord. That one was kinda hot. Alright. Oh my god, that one was nice. Okay, step 3. Check antisocial for overlord and polite for maiden. Pick hero and flee like a coward. Oh, from it, it looks like it doesn't have me pick anything for the hero. Pick hero and flee like a coward. Okay. Flee like a coward. No, this one kind of... Okay, I think I had to click these two. Polite and antisocial. Maybe flee like a coward. Let me in. Just never actually blah 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 blah. Something stops in the tracks. This one shows a different this one shows a different ending, but this one's like okay, so I checked antisocial for overlord and polite for maiden. Pick hero and flee like a coward. And then it says believe maiden's story. Trusting. So did it for a gay lover. I respect that. Me too. Bear be getting food. Alright, take your time. I must... You're a new sub. Found out about you last week. I'm a sub. Hello, welcome in. Let's see. Because it says... Okay, pick maiden. I don't have the trusting one though. Pick maiden, introduce yourself, and obey overlord. Okay, so but I have the obedient. Time to grab the hero resolute. Uncheck everything but antisocial for overlord. Pick underling. Be disloyal and check out on coward. Okay, I got that one. Check disloyal for underling. And I got, yes, I got the possessive one. I can't seem to get the first one. Check trusting for hero. Yes, but I don't have trusting, darling. So... is it making me just click these and then... Okay, what if it's flee like a coward, but then cut through the army? No, this one's the same. I must be missing something. I must be missing something. Welcome back. Oh my, this one's... For a small game, these paths are really well thought of. Yeah. This game's pretty fun. You guys should play it yourself too. When the guide is not guiding. Yeah. It's pretty straightforward, but it's also like not working, you know? So I'm a little confused. Uncheck all traits and pick hero and pick to run away. And we have diplomatic. Now you can pick to destroy the overlord, which is heroic. Now pick maiden, shout for hero, and pick martyr. This is like Amanda all over again. The guides, they lie. Pick overlord and grab everyone and tell them to go home antisocial. Not Amanda. There's Amanda keeps coming back, and we've been here for 2 hours. See, step 3. Check antisocial for overlord and polite for maiden. Pick hero and flee like a coward. And then it says, believe maiden's story. But it never gets to believe maiden's story. So I don't get it. Because there's no extra dialogue. Yeah, it's the same. And then I go back. And there's no dialogue after this. She just runs. So... Here. He asks you what you're doing. Yeah, this is where she gets burned. Here, on your way to the Overlord's castle, you spot a maiden heading back to the village. She couldn't have come from the Overlord's castle, could she? This may be the exact maiden you're currently seeking to rescue. You approach her with curiosity. You ask a maiden what she's doing. Does she know the Overlord's castle is like right there? It's dangerous. The maiden explains that she spoke to housing. Believe her story. You have no reason to assume she's lying to you, even though her story is kind of hard to believe. You feel you should trust her. You tell her you're pretty surprised that everyone has been wrong about demons all along. The townspeople must be informed of this immediately. The two of you return to the village. They had all been so worried. They praised you for your bravery, but the maiden quickly sets the record straight. There was nothing she needed to be rescued from in the first place. The villagers look to you for an explanation. You politely inform them that isn't your story to tell. You merely ran into them on the way there to the castle. She explains that the Overlord isn't interested in capturing maidens or anything of the sort. The villagers turn to you again in disbelief. They aren't being subtle with how little they trust this maiden's story. You totally believe her, but to placate these fair citizens, you volunteer to speak to the demons personally, just in case. The crowd breaks into hushed whispers. You're too busy thinking what a great and reliable hero you are to hear what they're saying. The town elder's voice breaks you out of your thoughts. He implores you to meet with the Overlord immediately and says that they'll all keep an eye on the maiden until you return. You figure that sounds alright, but the mood is kind of intense for some reason. Did you miss something? You aren't sure what's going on, but you get the feeling it might be bad to lead the maiden on her own. But she suddenly takes off running. Oh, you thought the two of you were in this together. Her actions have convinced the crowd that she's obviously been a liar and a witch from the start. People are shouting for you to hunt her and her demon friends down already, but that doesn't sound like a very heroic task. You can't help but feel these people are wrong. It's up to you to catch up to them, to her, and talk to the demons in order to clear this misunderstanding. You valiantly dash after the maiden towards the Overlord's castle. The air becomes dark and thick as you enter deep into the demon's territory. Evil miasma? No, you realize it's just normal smoke. You see the maiden ahead, but she stopped in her tracks. The Overlord's castle engulfed in flames. You had only taken an eye off the maiden for a second, but she's already disappeared. You get closer to the castle, but the smoke is so thick now you think of turning back. The maiden might need your help, but you can barely see. She could be impossible to find. She Could have been lying to you all along. Was this a trap? Would it be worth risking your life on that chance? Your leg feels heavy. No going in there would be suicide. You'll return to the villagers and tell them there was nothing you could do. You were too late. The maiden was claimed by the demons. Bystander hero A. Okay, so we got the trusting. What? Okay, we got that one. And then we have Big Maiden, introduce yourself and obey the Overlord. Time to grab the hero resolute. Okay. Pick the maiden and introduce yourself. Wait, with polite and obedient? Okay. Introduce yourself. Is it refuse to leave then? No. Oh, do we do trusting? Okay, here we go again. Pick maiden, introduce yourself and obey Overlord, and you get obedient. Time to grab the hero resolute. Grab the hero and run. What do you mean? That is like one sentence. Time to grab the what? So I did the getting the trusting and then pick the maiden and obey the Overlord and then okay, here. Along the way, he asks you what you're doing. You get everything. He's surprised the demons as a save. Yes. To return. Oh, here. I think it's under here. You quickly set the record straight. You tell them. It's like the villagers looking for confirmation. Pretty shocked that everyone's hesitant. Does the hero even trust you? You're not so sure anymore. And the old man implores us when he says, much to use, the crowd agrees with him because, of course, if you were conspiring with the demons, they can't afford to let the guard down. The whole village would be slaughtered by the monsters. The hero isn't saying anything. He'll be tied up and tossing in a cell at this rate. If you're going to be held captive by anyone, it's going to be the Overlord, not your fellow countrymen. Grab the hero and run. You boldly announce that you'll accompany the hero to prove yourself. You'd rather risk what's out there instead of staying in a village that doesn't trust you. No one seems to know how to react. You grab the hero by the wrist and take off before anyone stops you. But as you approach the castle, you notice something's gone terribly wrong. It appears to be on fire. Is the Overlord alright? You have to be sure everyone is safe. You've already taken off before the hero can even think of stopping you. You scan the fleeing demons of the Overlord is and among them. And then you go in and then I think she dies here. Okay, we got the resolute one. And then the coward we've gotten. And possessive we've gotten. Which is pretty funny that I've gotten all of the the Overlord's ones before anyone else's. Step 4. Check trusting for hero. Obedient for maiden. And antisocial for Overlord. Pick underling, let maiden go. Be disloyal and capture. Let maiden go, be disloyal and capture maiden. Alright. Okay, I think it's disloyal. You and your friends turn to notice the maiden from there early. Oh, here it is. What an interesting game, huh? Toss her in a dungeon, I believe. You and your friend seize the maiden and bring her to the dungeon under the castle. It's empty, save for the decorative skulls. They're only there to make it feel more spooky. The maiden is very upset. You leave her in the cell to continue scheming with your friends. But now a hero has arrived at the front gates. He's asking about a maiden, perhaps the very one you just locked up. The gatekeeper, who must have seen everything, tells the hero exactly what happened. What an idiot, you think. Why give the hero an excuse to start slaughtering us? The hero yells, prepare to face justice. And other such cliche hero lines before driving his sword into the gatekeeper's torso. You're small compared to a lot of your friends, so you're able to slip away without getting cut up by that sword. You get to thinking, if this hero took down the Overlord for you, everything might actually work out in your favor. You wait for things to die down outside before poking your head out. You spot the Overlord and hero locked in battle. They worn each other down, making this very easy for you. Once an opening presents itself, you hit the back of the hero's head, knocking him out. What are you doing? Couldn't you tell this was a duel? You don't respond. You have to carry out the assassination. You tackle her and rip her to shreds with your claws until she stops moving. You finish off the hero next. You can't let him revive and come after you later. Kind of a cheap victory, but it doesn't make any difference. Anyone who managed to survive comes crawling out their hiding places. You are the new ruler of the castle. Your subjects bow before you. You live in fear that they will one day betray you, as you had betrayed your overlord. Alright. And there's Captor. Puppet Master unlocked all the actors' behaviors. Nice! Alright. And, I think we can get about getting the endings now, right? Okay. The hero has... we're pretty close. Okay. I think I've gotten failed hero though, have I? You guys still enjoying the game? You only need 10 more endings. You're doing so good. Thank you. I'm glad like I've got most of them by accident. But like I do want to get the endings that are like for the Overlord, you know? I want to at least get the Overlord's endings for us. I think that would just be lovely to do for this stream. Oh, let's see. I do believe this is... Here it is. The art style's cool. It really is, isn't it? I think I've gotten this one. I do believe I've gotten that one as well. Have I gotten Vengeful Overlord? The Overlord sets her sights on world domination after a maiden is killed. Yes, we've gotten that one. And I think we've gotten the Overlord keeps the maiden all to herself. Okay, I think this one. I think we haven't gotten this one. Yeah, I'm enjoying the game. But I am very curious about the Overlord's ending. If I get a little bit too tired, and we don't get the other endings, we'll do it another stream, but I'll try to push through. Okay, we'll do this one. Okay, so check Diplomatic for hero. And Disloyal for underling. Yes? Alright. And nothing for the Overlord. We grant them the day off. And we let her stay for a while. You let them go. Oh, I think this is the one where we killed the underling. I think we've gotten this one. I must have been confused. I was a little confuzzled. You've gotten that one. And then we've gotten the true end. And we've gotten burned Overlord, I believe. And we've gotten betrayed Overlord. We've gotten assassinated Overlord. And I think we've got the conquered one as well. Huh? No, it's 7. Which one? Which one was it that I haven't gotten? It looks like it's 1. This one. Okay, we've gotten conquered. We've gotten burned. Betrayed, spiteful, vengeful, and wrathful. Have we not gotten... Selfish? I thought we have. Have we not? It's under possessive and diplomatic. Or it must be... Oh, it might have been under a different character, have we? Maybe. Okay, tell him to get the day off. Let her stay for a while. And keep her here. You tell the hero you won't let him take her home. The maiden assures you she'll be back, but you don't budge. The hero is cautious now. If you won't let her go, maybe your demons are evil after all. I swear it was under... She just refers to the village. She doesn't leave. You don't understand. She wanted to stay with you. The hero is trying to get in the way, or you had to kill him. We'll be sure to keep the maiden very safe from now on. I do believe we've gotten that one. Oh no, we haven't. It was from a different perspective. It was a different perspective. I think it was from the maiden. They're all melding together. All right. And I think we need to get... No, I think I've gotten vengeful, have I? Yes, I think I've said that out loud. Yes. Wow, so many. So many endings. I don't think we've gotten this one. Slain Overlord. Suppose there is no harm in doing all of them. Dutiful and heroic for hero. And what? Or diplomatic and heroic. Oh, does not matter. Looks like it doesn't matter. Alright, grant them the day off and let her stay for a while. Feel a sudden sharp pain through your back. You look down to see a blade protruding from your chest. That was careless of you. So this is how you die. Stabbed in the back by some cowardly hero. What a joke. You're supposed to be the ruthless one. That's right. Humans can't be trusted. Not if this is what they're capable of. You should have remembered that before letting one in. You watch as the hero takes the maiden's hand, leading her through the sea of corpses he left in his wake. Captured by a demon. At least she got what she came here for. You join your army in eternal slumber. No! Bad! Put the tomatoes! Tomatoes! Boo! Tomatoes! Oh, tomatoes! Tomatoes! What the heck? Boo. Put it away! Put the sword away, mister. Tomatoes, tomatoes. Yeah, get him, chat, get him. Man, why you gotta kill the hot woman? It's always a hot woman that dies. Let's see. Have I gotten Wrathful Overlord? I think I have. I think I've read that one. Slain Overlord, Vengeful Overlord, Selfish Overlord I've gotten. Spiteful one I've gotten. And I think I've gotten the Overlord's True End, have I not? I mean, we can try. Might be Diplomatic for Hero. Disloyal for Underling. Okay, grant them the day off. Let her stay for a while. Let them go. Oh, and then forgive them. Okay, so we've gotten that one. We've gotten... I think we've burned the Overlord in another... You're just throwing potatoes? I mean, whatever works. Whatever works. I do believe. Check Hungry and Disloyal for Underling. And then... tell them to go back to work. Until you wake up to something completely unexpected. One of your underlings is staring at your throat. You try to struggle, but you tell them you're already mortally wounded. What have you done to deserve this kind of ending? You curse at them, choking on your own blood. You die wondering if you could have done anything to prevent this. Assassinated Overlord. Okay, we've got... okay, assassinated one. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter number 4. Lost letter... oh. My love, do you remember when we first met? I had just finished one of my scripts. One I was quite proud of, in fact. As I read it aloud, you happened to pass by. What a terrible ending, you said. Why should these poor fools have to die? You were so rude. You wouldn't accept any of my justifications, and yet you managed to convince me. It really would be better if everyone could live in harmony. However unrealistic that felt. I look back fondly on that day. Even now, I wonder if, somewhere, you're thinking of it too. Forever yours, Tragedy. There's letters! Oh my. It's just the revelations in this game. Okay, so I've gotten a letter. That means I think I've gotten all endings for the Overlord. And that's the true end. Okay. Yes, we got all the Overlords ending, and I got the letter. So those are letters. So we gotta get all the other ones. This game had layers. I didn't know. Honestly, it's been a hot minute since I've seen gameplay of this game, and I've never really fully watched it, so I don't know what's happening. Okay. And then let's try to get all the maidens ending now, because women's go first. Let's see. I do believe she is up here. This is the underling. Here she is. Sweet girl. The lore, chat. The lore. Okay, so we've gotten Consumed Maiden, I believe. Let's have a little look. Okay, there's Consumed, and then there's Selfless, I believe we've gotten. Yes. And then there's slaughtered and imprisoned. I think we've gone imprisoned in another perspective. So, have we gotten slaughtered? No. No, we haven't. Okay. Yes, we gotten 34. Try my best. Okay. Ooh. This one. Antisocial and disloyal. Oh, disloyal. And then okay, so she's chef or a hero. Okay, I think you obey her. And leave on your own. You can prove yourself without anyone's help. You make a run for the Overlord's castle, leaving the hero behind. A suspicious group of demons stands just outside the entrance. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. They immediately notice you overheard them. The underling you recognize from before is the first to do something about it. This is just the way it has to be. Then suddenly attack you. In that moment, you regret having ever trusted the demons. You die instantly. Slaughtered maiden. Alright, and then guess it's trusting, antisocial for Overlord, disloyal, and captor for underling. Yes. Okay, so we shove her here to come save us. The hero doesn't come. We obey her. And we leave on our own. You mean overhead the dungeon, you cry out, but the demons ignore your protest. You can't believe you escaped possibly being thrown in a cell back in your village, only be tossed in this awful place. This is terrible. Who's going to keep those demons from harming the Overlord? You hope she can fend for herself. You sure can't. You hear the sounds of battle echoing through the halls outside. Did the hero follow you? If he's out there, your cries don't reach him. After a while, the violence seems to die down. It's impossible to tell what's happened. You continue to wait, but no one comes for you. Unable to escape, you rot in that cell. That one's sad. Imprisoned maiden. Oh, poor sweet girl. She just wanted to go back to her Overlord, and yet this is what happens. I think we've gone devout maiden, have we not? Or was that from another? I think that's from another. Nope, we've gotten it. And have we gotten executed? Yes, we have. We've gotten sacrificial maiden. Oh, it's just the true end now. It's just the true end. Here it is. Alright. This button. Okay, so it's it's diplomatic for hero, disloyal for underling, and merciful for Overlord. And it is shout for a hero to come and save you. Yes. You feel relieved, but does it make any difference? Will you all burn together? Maiden's tree. Yeah, that's the one where she was praying. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter number 2. You can't end like this. Keep collecting bad endings for now. My love, I've finally fulfilled a childhood dream of mine. Yes, that's right. I opened up my very own theater. You would be so proud if you could only see it. I know how much it would have meant to you to be at my side on opening night. I'm sorry for going ahead without you, but I thought if my theater could become world famous, then maybe you just might hear of it wherever you are. Forever yours. Tragedy. Sad. Okay. And I think we're particularly close to. We are one away from here. And we have quite a few of the heroes. And I like how we're not prioritizing the hero. We'll do the underling, which, oh my, since it has one ending left. And it's the true ending. Okay, okay. What is your true ending? Little guy. Boo the hero. Let's see. Here it is. Underling's true end. Check trusting for hero. Polite. Obedient. Resolute for maiden. Antisocial and merciful to Overlord. Right. Hear her out. You're in a good mood today and rather curious about what the maiden has to say. Humans don't usually talk to you, so it's kind of exciting. Yeah, and guess it would have been if I was really sure before now. The maiden's going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line from what you gather is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maidens back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. They seem to be getting along just fine, so you decide it's about time for a nap. Okay, you don't get to sleep much. Okay, let's kill the Overlord. You tell them you were just joking. And to your surprise, the Overlord spares you. Or maybe she'd rather see you suffer instead. Looking around, you've just gone from one dead end to another. The maiden is crying. The hero is silent. You'll all burn together. Underling's true end. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter number 3. My love, I've been feeling a little depressed lately. Many patrons have come to my theater, but none so far have stayed to experience every tale in its entirety. The critics haven't exactly been kind, but I understand. My stories aren't exactly crowd pleasers. Despite that, you always listen to the very end. I'm grateful for that. Hope to see you again soon. Forever yours, Tragedy. Alright, I guess we get to do the hero now. Let's see. What have we gone for this guy? Oop. So there's failed hero, there's tragic, triumphant, and loyal. So here's triumphant and here's loyal. And resigned and hero. Well, the hero's true end. Yeah, we've gone the true end. Loyal, resigned, useless, and bystander. I think naive is one that we haven't gotten. Yes, naive is one. Alright. Not the hero. We have to get all the endings. You're gonna write a Maiden Lord fanfic? That's fun. That is fun. Okay. Check possessive for Overlord. And I think nothing else for anything. And then you ask the maiden what's going on. Conquer your own volition. That's a pretty dangerous thing to do. But the Overlord objects to this. The maiden tries to tell her that she'll come right back, but the Overlord refuses to hear it. The maiden seems nervous as a hero. It's your job to mediate situations like this. You tell the Overlord that if she doesn't let the two of you go, you'll have to assume she's evil. You'll be forced to vanquish her. You leave me no choice. The Overlord pauses before suddenly jumping you. You are helpless as she disembowels you with her claws. How horrible. You came all this way only to be met with this cruel fate. You should have destroyed these evil creatures while you had the chance. Your dying wishes for the maiden to somehow make it out of this alive. Naive hero. Alright. And then I think we've gotten... Have we gotten useless hero? Or not? We have. Okay. And I think we haven't gotten spectator hero. Okay, so it's obedient for maiden and antisocial for the Overlord. Okay. And it is flee like a coward. And she can't be trusted. You're unsure you should listen to this maiden. You've been taught your whole life that demons are evil. You ask if she's sure about all this, and she gets very upset that you think she would lie to you. She storms off before you can say anything else. You decide to return to the village, certain that she must have been the kidnapped maiden you were sent to rescue. Glad that took care of itself. You take your time walking home. Job well done today, you think to yourself. As you walk past the town square, you notice the whole village is crowded around. Is that the maiden you saw earlier? She's bound to a wooden stake. The crowd is in a frenzy. Smoke begins to rise, and you stand idly by as flames consume the maiden. She must have done something horrible to deserve that. She seemed nice, though, you think. But evil comes on in all forms. You reassure yourself. You decide to call it a day and return to your house, but you can't escape the sinking feeling. Maybe you aren't cut out for this role. Spectator hero. Okay. I know, it's so sad. One more, I believe. Or have we gotten bystander? Bystander we've gotten. I think this one's the last one. Unlucky hero. And it is obedient. Oh, obedient. For maiden, antisocial for Overlord. Disloyal captor for underling. Alright. Tomatoes! Yeah, you are. Flee like a coward. Believe her story. You're pretty surprised that everyone's going to stop important miss immediately. But the maiden quickly sets the record straight. The villagers look for your explanation. Yes, we've read that part. Yes, so. When you reach the gate, you ask the demons if they've seen the maiden you have. They inform you she's being held in the dungeons at the moment. She trusts them, and in return they lock her up. So demons are truly evil beings after all. You demand they take you to her, but they do not let you pass. You should have expected as much from these unreasonable creatures. You know what you must do. You thrust your blade through the demons before you rush the castle alone. You're the only one who can save the maiden now. What the fuck are you doing, killing all my soldiers? The Overlord is angry. You vow to exterminate her and all of demonkind. You clash again and again, but the Overlord isn't going down easily. You're both dangerous and low on health when everything goes black. Your quest has come to an abrupt end. Unlucky hero end. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter number 1. Letter collector, collect all the tragedy. Cool. My love, it just isn't fair at all, is it? For them to force us apart like this, it's unreasonable. Cruel, I had to find an outlet for this grief somehow. So I decided to write, and I'll keep writing until the day you find me once more. And then maybe we could write a story together. I'm waiting for that day. Forever yours, Tragedy. Isn't that it? That's it. Oh, what is this? It can't end like this. You want to answer the maiden's prayers. You've decided to find a way to save everyone. But retracing the paths you've seen so far, there doesn't seem to be any room to avoid a bad ending. Is there really nothing you can do to keep them all from getting killed in the end? If there's nothing you can do by acting from within their story, maybe it's time to take things into your own hands. Oh. You are question mark, question mark, question mark? The hero is burning. I guess this one. You boldly insert yourself into the story and use your incredible power to warp everyone to safety. You didn't know you could do that, but what's going on here? You take a moment to get a good look at yourself. You are you, but why are you pitch black? You feel that this body doesn't accurately represent you, but you move past it. The hero, maiden, underling, and overlord have been staring at you too. They look like they don't really know what they're supposed to do right now. You guess that's because you're usually the one guiding them. What will you say to them? Hi? You smile awkwardly, introduce yourself. The maiden is the first to respond. My prayers have been answered. You must be her god? No, you're merely the player. If there was any god here, they'd be the final boss. That's just how these role-playing games go. Now you realize what the real true ending must be. Now. Enough of this. I admit I've been encouraging you all along, but a self-insert story? How passé. You watch helplessly as tragedy descends from the heavens. You didn't honestly believe you were the only one who could force your way onto this stage, did you? I am the narrator, storyteller, god of this world. Call me tragedy, if you'd like. Darkness envelops your party. You don't mind if I send each of them back to relive one of their many bad endings, right? You are alone in the darkness with me, tragedy. I sincerely hope you've been enjoying your time in my theater. Though I can't abide you stealing the show without permission, it's quite disrespectful. Yes. I want to see something new. Are you trying to say my bad endings have gone out of style? You have some nerve. You think defeating me might just be the only way to see a better ending? It's all that's left for you, isn't it? Well, this does sound like it could be entertaining. Show me what you've got. Time to fight God! The stage is set for your final battle against me, the god of this world. What will you do? How will you fight against tragedy itself? I'd love to see it. I don't know, attack. You try your best to tear me down, but you can't seem to do any damage. You don't truly exist in this world after all. Oh, is that all? You'll never defeat me like that. Let me try that again. Defend. You try closing off your heart to protect yourself, but it doesn't make you feel any better. Perhaps you don't understand just how outclassed you are here. Behold my beautifully tragic tales. Doesn't seeing them all again make your heart ache? You've witnessed all 41 of my painstakingly crafted endings. You must be as much of a masochist as me. I commend your thoroughness. Surely these characters have a special place in your heart. They're still suffering backstage, you know. It's a shame they couldn't make it here, to the end of the world. That's right. You came here to save them. You can't do this alone. Whoa. You find the hero in his home hunched over a sewing table. Your sudden intrusion scares the hell out of the poor guy. Are you some kind of demon? You explain that no, you're not a demon. How can you explain it in a way the hero can understand? Instead, you ask what he's sewing. Oh, this? I craft all my own hero gear. He senses his pride in his hobby. You wonder if the costumes are what attracted him to the role of hero. Would you like some clothes? You don't seem to be wearing any. You remember the state of your body and decide that, yes, some clothes from the hero would be nice. He is overjoyed by your answer. Apparently his outfits are too gaudy for other townsfolk, so no one else wants them. The true end for the hero suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change his fate. A I could make a living as a tailor rather than a hero. Please tell me what I can do to reach that dream. The hero will now fight alongside you. I agreed to follow you, but I didn't expect to face something like this. The hero has arrived. We really couldn't have a final boss battle without him. You're the one who's been killing us, murderer. I can't truly call myself a hero until I see you defeated. We'll see about that. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. My. Oh, whoa, my, willpower, I guess? Your reign of terror ends here, tragedy. I refuse to give in. My tongue is getting real tired of talking. The hero uses willpower to overcome tragedy. Tragedy is reeling. You happen to find the maiden as she exits the church, her heart set on meeting a demon. Perfect timing, she approaches you, having already taken notice of your odd form. Excuse me, are you a traveler? I've never seen anyone like you before. You explain that no, you're not a traveler. Well, maybe you are, in a sense. You've come all this way. The maiden regards you with excited curiosity. Then perhaps you might be a demon. I was hoping I would meet one today. You think of all the terrible fates that hope would bring about. She is the catalyst of this story, after all. My role as a maiden is to be captured by the Overlord. But you see, I've grown so tired of waiting. You remember this part. She wanted to understand her role better. And so you ask what it is that she's really hoping to gain from this. The maiden is confused by your question. Perhaps it was as simple as wanting to reach a place she felt like she belonged. The true end for this maiden suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change your fate. If there's something I can do to find fulfillment, then please guide me. The maiden will now fight alongside you. What is this horrible creature? You wound me, dear maiden. Is tragedy really such a terrible thing to behold? I remember now. I remember all the awful things you put us through. Then this should be familiar to you as well. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. I summon another one. You approach the gates of the Overlord's castle. The underling is on guard duty as you expected. They call out to you. The other demon guard is sound asleep. Hey, you're a pretty weird looking intruder. What do you want? You explain that no, you're not an intruder, although you're definitely intruding into their story right now. You tell the underling you've come to save them from tragedy. Okay, try saving me from boredom first. I hate this job. The underling snickers. You ask what kind of job they'd rather have. It'd be best if I didn't have to work at all. I just want to live a carefree life and never get bossed around or picked on. You think of the underling's friends who had bullied them into an assassination plot only to betray them in the end. If they kept better company, maybe they wouldn't feel so restless. The true end of the underling, for the underling suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change their fate. So there's a way that even work can be fun? Sounds fake, but I'll tag along with you just in case. The underling will now fight alongside you. Look at him. Silly little guy. Wait, what the fuck? You didn't say anything about a boss battle. The underling. You must be desperate to call in such an unreliable ally. Huh, if I beat this guy up, all my problems will be over. Oh, but it won't be that easy. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. This is making me giggle. I see all the tomatoes in the corner of my eye. Alright. You enter the Overlord's room, relieved to see the fire contained in the torches on the walls. When you close the door behind you, the Overlord rises from her slumber. Who are you? Have you come to reside in my castle and serve me? You explain that no, you're not here to serve her. It's more like you've come to do her a favor. You ask why she spends all day sleeping instead of commanding her demon army. She laughs in response. Many of my underlings certainly think I should be more aggressive with the humans, like my father before me. His quest for revenge was endless and self-perpetuating. There's a reason I had to destroy him. You can't help but think it's a little late in the game to be getting some new backstory. I have no interest in waging war on the humans. I merely wish to be left alone, to live a peaceful, indulgent life in my castle. You realize she must actually be very lonely. only surrounded by soldiers instead of friends. No wonder she gets so attached to me. She gets so attached to Maiden. The true end for the Overlord suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change your fate. My own attempts at peace have been rather imperfect. If you offer a solution, then very well I will follow you. The Overlord will now fight alongside you. I see. So this is tragedy. Ah, you've brought the Overlord. I don't stand a chance now. You prevented me from attaining peace for long enough. Prepare to die. I hope you're prepared to face your deaths as well. Tragedy attacks with terrible fate. Now that the whole party is here, can you solve my final puzzle? Which combination of behaviors will open the path to your true ending? Show me. Ooh. Ooh. This one's quite tough. Okay, so it's tenacity. Knock me down and I'll just come back stronger. The underling uses their tenacity to overcome tragedy. And I believe it's I think it's ambition, is it not? Yes. I'll reach my true ending with my own power. The Overlord used their ambitious nature to overcome tragedy. This is it. With everyone's hearts united, you take aim towards your best possible futures. You all unleash one final attack to destroy tragedy once and for all. The Overlord's kind of spicy, true. You've done it! You've managed to defeat me. A tragic ending for tragedy itself. I love it! I must thank you all for fulfilling your roles perfectly. Thank you, hero. Thank you, maiden. Thank you, underling. Thank you, Overlord. Enough of this nonsense. We defeated you, so die already. Don't worry. I'll be making my exit shortly. Finally, thank you most of all. We couldn't have made it here without you. Yes, my bad end theater did contain a truly good ending after all. I apologize for antagonizing you for so long. I wanted to deliver a satisfying story. Was I able to do it? I wonder. I'm satisfied. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Happy endings shouldn't always come easily. Reality is not so kind. But you've earned this one. Here's your true ending. So he did become a tailor. Oh, look how cute! Oh, oh! Oh. Maiden Lord rise. Oh, that is so nice. Oh, your true end. something's missing. Oh, you're still here. The curtain has closed for the final time. I'm shutting down my theater. There are no more tragedies left for me to tell after all. Oh, which one? There is one more. Me. You'd like to know why I started this theater? Because I'm obsessed with bad endings, of course. You gently raise your fingers to the cracks in my mask. Piece by piece, it falls apart in your hands, revealing. I should have warned you. This might affect what you think of my stories. Can't help but compare my face to the maidens. I'm not her, but it's not like she isn't me, necessarily. That's how it is with fiction. Would you like to hear not another ending, but the truth? Alright, one last story. You may already know this, but it doesn't have a happy ending. First, I'll set the stage. In this world, there are no such things as demons, or even heroes, really. There was a girl eager to set out to fulfill some sort of destiny. That part was true. She met someone, another girl. A running theme, isn't it? The maiden and the overlord. The two were inseparable, and for a time, everything was just wonderful. But their families, the communities they came from, neither could approve of their relationship. That is the reality for many. This pair was no different. Despite their best efforts, the world was intent on pulling them apart. No. We used to like the types of stories where love conquers all, where the strength of your love will pull you through any hardship and everything is okay in the end. I lost her. And then I started this theater. Huh? I was hoping to find you. It's you! It's been so long. I thought I'd never see you again. You always think of the worst endings. I wasn't about to give up just because things got difficult. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner? I feel like such a fool. I could say the same to you. You knew I could never resist giving you stories, a happy ending. So of course I would be drawn to a place like this. Yes, but I didn't think it would actually work. Sometimes everything does turn out okay in the end. Thank you for reminding me of that. I love you. I love you too. Now, truly, everyone can live happily ever after. Tragedies end. Didn't I say you would like this game? Didn't I say? What did streamers say? It was worth it, wasn't it? Thank you for pulling through all of the endings with me. I hope reading that out loud gave it a much more immersive experience for you. That's quite lovely, wasn't it? I do believe you should play this game for yourself. Experience it. Experience it on your own. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I had so much fun. You missed 90% of the game, but it looked really beautiful. That's alright. That's why the VOD's here. You can always watch it whenever you'd like. Thank you for 41 plus endings and 3 hours of constant narration, streamer. You're very welcome. I think I do have to rest my throat after this one. So if you do catch me on my alt on Twitch, no, you did not. I had such a fun time reading. And honestly, this game, I think will have a special place in my heart because not a lot of content is gay like this. Not a lot of content is catered towards women loving women, and it just always makes me so happy to have such representation in games. It's been fun. You're very welcome. I am so happy that you enjoyed this game with me. It was very, 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 very fun. It was quite emotional at the end, wasn't it? But I'm glad Tragedy also got their, or her happy ending. I'm glad she got to have her Overlord back. That was lovely. Making you cry? Oh, I'm sorry, darling. That's alright. There, it's okay. We do get quite a bit emotional, but it's just because we relate. Can you try playing Her Tears Were My Light? I don't. What is that type of game? Maybe. We'll see. I am looking for other games to play that have representation and stuff because I know it is so important for me to have representation. And as much as there are many queer streamers out there, I doubt there's quite as many women loving women focused streams. And I just, I want my streams, my content to be focused on women loving women. Because who else is gonna give it to me but me? It was wonderful. I'm glad. Great story, amazing art, very well done. Very well done. Go support the person that made it. Go buy the game. Go buy the game and play it for yourself. It's so important to show support to people that make these types of contents because it's not widely accepted. Unfortunately, it's not. Agree wholeheartedly. Also, VTubing is generally sapphic. It is, but it's also very much also catered to men. And trust me, I've tried looking. There's just not many. Not many. Alright. I think I should be it. I should rest my throat and get some water. I am quite exhausted. My tongue is tired. My throat is a little it's tired. It's tired. Okay, so thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I appreciate you guys. And I hope you have a... What do you mean you just got here? I'm leaving. I'm done. It's been 3 hours. I have to go. I finished the game. I have to go. Have a nice rest. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you do too. It's okay, Blair. It's okay. I hope you rest easy and take care of yourself, you guys too. Time to watch the VOD. It's very good. This game is very good. There's 41 endings. 42. Plus like the other ending. But yes, I got to go. Okay? Have a good night and rest well. And I'll see you tomorrow for... Oh my, what am I playing tomorrow? Before I go, let me check. We'll be playing Valorant with Rika Ome on Twitch. Alright? Don't confuse it. I'll be on Twitch. Alright, have a good night. Rest well. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.